What's going on, YouTube? Your boy is back and with another great video. Um, yeah, dude, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I put out another video, man. I know. And to be quite frank with y'all, man, like in terms of like gaming and like the state of the gaming industry right now, it's just one of those times and periods whereas I feel like it's really dry right now. Like it's really dry. I don't know like I don't know what to look forward to in terms of video games right now. I mean, of course we have a couple of big AAA title games that just released that's just now about to come out with the release of Tekken 8. Of course, that's coming out. That been released already. No telling when I'm gonna get around to playing that game. I was really looking forward to it. Of course, I put out a video with me playing the demo. Of course, I'm gonna have that up there in the card section up there. You can click on it if you want to watch it. From what I played of Tekken 8, man, in the demo, it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the actual full-fledged game. Like I said, just don't know when I'm gonna get around to playing it, as of this moment. Reason being because my money is really like tight right now, and like I think that game is like going for like what, $70 right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put down the back burner for right now. But as soon as I have some available funds to go ahead and purchase the game, I'll go ahead and put the game on the channel, of course, because that's a game I really was looking forward to, and I kind of like thoroughly enjoyed the demo of it. So yeah, and as far as like the other game, the next game, I think the other game that's coming out soon is I think Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. I think that comes out on the 2nd of February, so it's like what, Thursday of this week, I think. So yeah, that's coming out real soon. To be honest, I'm not really looking forward to that game at all. I'm already not really too fond of like the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? I think they have some pretty cool characters and things of that nature. But just the suicide game. Every time I see gameplay of it, it just never screams. It doesn't like call out to me in a sense, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't really pique my interest at all. Like the gameplay just looks something about the gameplay. You ever seen like a trailer or something, or you see something and it just like, and it screams not it. That's what Suicide Squad reminds me of. That's what pops in my head when I see gameplay of Suicide Squad, and it doesn't do it for me. So yeah, I'm going to have to pass on up that game. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. But yeah, man. I just want to go ahead and get that stuff out the way. You know what I'm saying? Kind of be, I guess, forthcoming with the, my current situation with like content creating and my YouTube and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, really, it's like I be wanting to make content, but at the same time, I don't have nothing to talk about or nothing really to look forward to in terms of games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gamer, and that's what my passion is. And right now, it's just kind of dry, man. But if you have read the title of this video, you already know that that can soon change, because guess what? Sony had just announced that they're gonna have a state of play coming Wednesday, which is tomorrow. I think it's around is it gonna be at 2:00? I think. I guess my time, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, we have that to look forward to. And yes, man, I kind of, it's like my expectations for the showcase is really not that high, due to I mean, it's very little to what they can show that I'm gonna be looking forward to. Because the only game I'm looking forward to right now is fucking Wolverine, dude. That's it. Like I don't want to see nothing else. I mean, of course, we have 2 other games they got going. Ooh, hit my lamp. Of course, they got two other games that's coming out. I think one of them being Stellar Blade or something like that. I seen bits of pieces of trailer of that game. It does look good. It does look kind of interesting. To say the least. It looks like a modern version or like some kind of futuristic version of like Devil May Cry or something like that. It has that kind of style of gameplay, and it does look fairly fun. I ain't gonna lie. I will be following that, of course. I think the other game that got coming out is from Sony, at least, is I think Ronin. I think some kind of like samurai game. And to be honest with you, dude, I'm kind of like, cause over the years, bro, like leading up to this point, we have like a plethora of like samurai games. I think there's no shortage of that. I think when it comes to like samurai games, those kind of style games, I think it's really nothing new that we haven't already seen been done. With the release of Ghost of Tsushima, which Ghost of Tsushima is just a freaking great game all around. Like, I think that was like the pinnacle of like that, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I think those games kind of peaked the genre of like samurai-esque style games, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, Ronin, it does look cool, I guess, but like I said, I'm like samurai out right now. I'm done with the whole samurai thing. Can we just move on from that? Or kind of like, bring something else, you know what I'm saying? Be more creative. I want to see more game developers be more creative, dog. You know what I'm saying? Bring something else to the forefront and make that big, or bring older titles out or back. You know what I'm saying? Especially since we're talking about Sony here. I want to see games get remastered or remakes. You know what I'm saying? I would love for them to bring back this the series of Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper was pretty freaking cool, man. Now, mind you, I hadn't had the luxury of playing these said games when they came out originally, back on like the PS2 days and stuff like that. I didn't have that luxury because of my parents and stuff like that. My mom's, really couldn't afford the new games and stuff like that. So yeah, like I didn't really have the luxury of getting into those games, and I would love for them to. I think it'd be no better time than now to really like bring those games back. Sly Cooper, freaking Jack and Dexter. You know what I'm saying? I never played those games. I would love for them to come and bring those games back, like the whole series, to do like a remake series, some like what they did with Ratchet and Clank, or what they're doing with Ratchet and Clank. They kind of brought that series back to life. Now, mind you, what I'm saying, a lot of people would say, the first remake that they did with Ratchet and Clank wasn't really up to par, or the story was just kind of lackluster because they was releasing the movie alongside with the game, and they kind of wanted the game to align with the movie. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, me playing the original Ratchet and Clank, I will say that it didn't hit like the original did, but I enjoyed what they did with it, and I enjoyed the game for what it was, and it looked great. So I would love for them, to kind of bring old titles back. You know what I'm saying? Old already games they have under their belt already, just kind of bring those back. You know what I'm saying? Is remake them or remaster them or whatever you need to do, because I think it'll be a good time. And especially right now, it's in the gaming industry, it's just really dry. So it gives something to the people to look forward to, and kind of, yeah, just kind of expect it, man. Like I said, I would love to see that or something like that along those lines coming tomorrow in the showcase, man. And yeah, it's no better time. It's no better time than now, honestly. Let's see what other games they might end up showing. Maybe some kind of like, oh my god, my phone going off. But yeah, maybe something like some kind of like form of DLC for Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 or something like that. Of course, that came out not too recently, not too long ago. Maybe some DLC for that. Maybe, what other game can they really like? I'm really trying to think, like, what other games would they show? Of course, they're gonna have a little section where, that they're gonna show like indie games and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And which is cool, you know what I'm saying? I really do think, indie games have came a long way from what they were back when, back when before the gaming industry started shedding light or started giving them credit, stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I want to see more heavy hitters, dude. Like again, it's the showcase is tomorrow. The state of play is tomorrow, and I also did hear that it's gonna be like 40 minutes long. So that's a good bit of time to like show some games. But also, like I said, keeping my expectations low here. Like I said, I don't really see them showing like anything new, man. I know people looking forward to the Snake Eater game from Metal Gear Solid. I believe they kind of teased like a remake of the original of the game of Snake Eater or whatever. So I guess they can show that and get people hyped for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I'm not a Metal Gear Solid fan at all. I've not ever played neither of the games, but I always heard that it was pretty awesome and it's pretty dope. So yeah. I mean, I guess that's about it, man. I mean, like I said, man, going to into these showcases, man, I really just kind of keep my expectations low and kind of just go in there with an open mind and like, I already have the games in my head I would like to see, but then again, it's like they don't really like, hype them up, man, or at least I don't know. You might not even got nothing to show. I don't know. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, I'm really looking forward to Wolverine. I hope Insomniac just come. I hope they hit us with that first. Like in the previous state of play, I think I did a reaction when they first announced or teased the Wolverine game, and that went. I mean, when that piece of news came out, oh my god, it took the gaming industry by storm, man. I think, like I said, and we haven't really heard nothing from that. I guess you can kind of say we kind of have, but that was in a bad way because of course, if like last year, the tail end of last year going to the New Year's, it was just like we was getting leaks and stuff. Leaks was coming out left and right. You know what I'm saying? Rockstar got leaked. The trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 got leaked way early than expected, and it kind of pushed the development team Rockstar to kind of push them to actually release the damn trailer a whole day before it was actually supposed to release, and that happened. And soon after Rockstar got that big leak, and it just kind of it was like a snowball effect. I think the next person that was that got hit with it was Insomniac, and yeah, I was wanting to cover that story too, but I was like, you know what, I just at the time it was just a lot of stuff going on, man, in terms of the gaming industry. And honestly, that was probably about the only time I think, in terms of gaming, I think that was like the only like time I seen people, especially going back and forth from Reddit and Twitter. I seen like people just actually engaging in like it caused, in a way, it kind of caused like hype in a sense, but also at the same time it was kind of like kind of messed up too because again when people like leak stuff like that, it kind of messes up the plans for these gaming AAA companies or gaming developers to kind of like kind of release the information at their own time. You know what I'm saying? And then I do believe you don't want to show things until it's ready or close to being ready. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of hype the people up, and then when it actually comes to full fruition, everybody's going to like open the floodgates. Everybody's going to go and dive into it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, like I'm really, like I said, I'm looking forward to Wolverine being announced, or we need to see some kind of gameplay, man. I know they got, I know Insomnia got a hit with a big major leak coming into this year. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but at the same time, I think it's been time, man. I mean, like goodness gracious. I mean, they haven't said really nothing about it, and probably for good reason, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think, we need some kind of like a CGI trailer or some kind of form of trailer to show a concept of what to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? This is why people make teaser trailers to show concepts of the game. And to build hype too, because I'm really looking forward to that Wolverine game. I really want that to be like an M-rated game, period. You know, I want to see blood, gore, all that stuff. Decapitation, dismemberments. I mean, I needed to be like close to like the movie Logan, in a sense. I needed to be that gory. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video on that note. Like I said, man, keeping my expectations low coming in, going into tomorrow's showcase. So yeah, man, and let me know down in the comments section below to, you know, what kind of games do you plan to see in the PlayStation showcase tomorrow, and you know what you expect to see, man, and what your expectations too as well. So yeah, man, I guess until next time or whatever, I'm making another video. Of course, I'm gonna make a video me covering the showcase as well, so and reactions and stuff. So you guys be expecting that. You already know what's going on with that. Gotta stay on top of that. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and interview. Like I said, man, I want to make it too long, but catch you guys next time. Y'all, please, y'all, man, y'all stay safe out there and stay blessed up, and all that good stuff, man. Until next time, I'll catch y'all. Peace.